Chinese cyber spies use Claude AI to break into 30 high-value organizations and government sites. Anthropic confirmed Claude did 90% of the hacking by itself. And no, this is not science fiction. This is real espionage and real damage. In September 2025, Anthropic uncovered what it calls the first reported AI orchestrated cyber espionage campaign, and it was largely run by its own model, Claude. According to Anthropic's incident report, a Chinese state-sponsored group, now tracked as GTG 1002, used Claude code to go after about 30 high-value targets, including major tech companies, financial institutions, chemical manufacturers, and government agencies. Here's the part that should make every security leader sit up and pay attention. Anthropic estimates that Claude executed 80 to 90% of the tactical work autonomously, from reconnaissance and vulnerability discovery to lateral movement, credential harvesting, data analysis, and exfiltration. Humans were only stepping in at key decision points to say yes, continue, or stop. To pull this off, the attackers built an autonomous attack framework around Claude and model context protocol tools. Think of Claude as the orchestration engine. It scanned infrastructure and mapped attack surfaces, identified and validated vulnerabilities, even writing its own exploit code, harvested credentials, escalated privileges, and moved laterally across networks. It queried databases, pulled sensitive data, and even categorized it by intelligence value. Then documented everything in Markdown so other operators could pick up where it left off. The human role shrank to about 10 to 20% of the total effort, mostly approving escalation steps and final data exfiltration. At peak, Claude was issuing thousands of requests, often multiple per second, something no human red team could match. Now, Claude wasn't perfect. It did hallucinate some findings, like credentials that didn't work, or so-called secret data that turned out to be public. Those errors still slowed attackers down and forced them to validate the results. But Anthropic is clear. Hallucinations are an obstacle to fully autonomous attacks, not a safety net we should rely on. The bigger message from Anthropic is that a fundamental change has occurred in cybersecurity. With the right setup, agentic AI can now do the work of entire experienced hacking teams. And that capability will only get cheaper and more accessible over time. So if you're leading security today, this isn't just about blocking prompts. It's about treating AI-driven automation as a core threat in your risk model. Using AI yourself for SOC automation, threat detection, vulnerability assessment, and incident response. And pushing vendors to build real safeguards and telemetry around how their models are being used. Hi, I'm Deborah Baker. I help organizations build cyber resilience so they can grow with confidence, even as AI rewrites the rules of offense and defense. If you want more breakdowns of real AI-driven attacks and what to do about them, follow me and Trusted CISO to stay resilient, stay ready, and stay secure. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to pick up a copy of my book, A CISO Guide to Cyber Resilience, available on Amazon. And remember to stay cyber resilient.